Conference here at the Toronto Sky Dome. My name is Bill Wolichka from Much Music.
I'm Anne-Marie Withenshaw from Musique Plus. Comment ça va?
Très bien, merci. Bienvenue.
Merci.
What's happening is the Backstreet Boys will be in here in mere moments for the fan-only press conference. And that's where you people come in.
That's where you people come in. You guys are getting nervous because you know they're on their way, right? You know they're just about to walk in.
Make some noise for the Backstreet
Give it up, guys!
Boys! AJ, Kev, my man Howie D's here, Nick and Brian. Make some noise for the Backstreet Boys. Good to see you again, man. How you doing?
Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi, welcome.
What's going on?
Hey. Nice to meet you. Hey, guys.
Boys, the table is yours. Fans, the boys are yours.
Hi, guys. Hello. Sorry we're late, as usual. What's going on, Toronto? Hello.
How about you? Do you have a question?
Do you guys have a microphone out there to ask some questions?
Stand up.
Yeah, I think Bill's just about ready.
You have to be first.
Yes.
There's always got to be a guinea pig. What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Kathleen Crosgrove from Hamilton, and I'd just like to ask Kevin a question. Sorry. I just want to know, how come you didn't sing in the first two albums solo like the rest of them?
Well, actually, on the first album, I had a song all to myself. Yeah, on the very first European album that came out.
See, I didn't hear
I had a
that
song
one.
all to myself. I don't know if didn't that come out in Canada as well?
I don't think it was released. It was a different version.
But I mean, it just kind of happened that way.
That's just
We
curious.
each have different type voices, and normally when we get a song, we kind of hear already when we hear a demo or when we're writing a song who's going to sing what parts. When I wrote Back to Your Heart, I already knew who I wanted to sing what verses on it before I even got in the studio with the fellas. So just depends on what type of vocal thing we're going for.
How cool is it? You just talked to the Backstreet Boys. That's what this is about. Anne-Marie.
Somebody here is going to talk to you guys right now. Hi, can you stand up? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Megan Jones from Toronto, and before I ask my question, I'm here representing Kiss 92, and Tarzan Dan wanted me to say hi to all of you
What's up,
from
Tarzan?
Did his wife make it in here? Is Terry here?
Hey,
the
there she
cookies?
is back there. Did you bring some
There she
cookies
is.
this time?
Cool.
All right, cool.
Okay, my question is, if you guys didn't name yourself the Backstreet Boys, what would you name yourself and why?
Tough one, eh?
Wow, that's the first time we've been asked that question.
Yeah.
That's very original.
Backstreet Men.
I guess it was just kind of meant to be that way.
Good answer. Thank you.
Back over here. We're
Voices.
hanging out with someone over here.
Voices of the boys.
Okay, I'm Rita from Burlington, and my question is, what's your most embarrassing moment ever, like on stage?
Well, apart from falling off here, just trying to come up here just a second ago, I think once I fell off stage while back over in Europe when we were doing a concert over there in Germany. There was a part where AJ was hyping the crowd, saying, "Get down," and me and Nikki were behind him, kind of hyping the crowd, and Nikki didn't realize that I was right behind him, and he kind of swung his arm out, and I kind of fell off the stage. And but luckily there was a big security guard there, big hand, so caught me.
Normally it's stuff like that, falling down on stage or...
Losing your pants on stage.
Yeah, I lost my pants the very first
Yeah,
show of the
it's pretty
tour on
funny.
stage. We had zippers on the side of them, and mine just completely unzipped on both sides, and it just...
The crowd enjoyed it, though. I'll tell you what.
All right, now.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I love
All right, Jerry's over here now. Has a question for you guys.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hey.
How you doing?
My question actually is initially for AJ, but I really would like each of you to answer if you can. Think hard. What is the biggest misconception that people have about you personally?
Wow.
Something that the press or the public don't usually, because you get asked a lot of questions that are like the same questions over and over. Like, what's the biggest misconception that people have about you?
Wow.
It's a hard
I still
one.
think that people still doubt that we really sing. People still have... I mean, you'll see critics that will write articles about us after a show, and there'll be a rock and roll critic, or there'll be a... Just, it's... not everyone's gonna like us.
Okay,
Not everyone's gonna accept us.
that's as a group, but I mean, like, individually,
Individually?
individually,
For me?
are there misconceptions that, like,
Wow.
people might think, oh, AJ, you wear, like, crazy stuff, so you're nuts, or... do you know what I mean? Well, I mean, I can't say that, look at me, but you know what I mean.
I personally, I haven't been.
I think people think AJ's more hardcore than
I think
than he
they
looks.
think because of what the what's on the outside, they think might be what's on the inside,
Take
but
it
it's
at
the
face
complete
value.
opposite.
What about you, Kevin?
Oh, wow. I think sometimes without people really knowing us, I think people can maybe have a misconception that we're arrogant or that we're cocky or we're stuck on ourselves. Like if we come into a place and, we don't talk away, and we're just kind of quiet and laid back and shy, people might think that we have a problem or that we're arrogant or something when really we're just kind of being mellow and stuff. So
No, you're definitely not.
sometimes.
Okay. Any of the other guys want to answer or anything?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
That people don't realize that actual, like, meeting people every day, after they hang out with us sometimes, for a half hour, an hour, or whatever, they're like, wow, you're really down-to-earth people. It's like people, like Kevin said, I think that a lot of times just because you're in the limelight that you have to be stuck up or arrogant.
Nick, Brian? Nothing really?
A problem I have dealing with is, or not really a problem, but it just comes with it, is people expect you to be on, like, all the time. Like, since you're a performer and you're an entertainer, that you always have to entertain people. So when it's 5:45 in the morning and you're showing up, when you've been on the bus all night long, traveling 6 hours, and you throw your hat on and you run through the lobby of the hotel and kind of go a different way to go the back way so you don't have to deal with the 800 people that are staked out in the lobby. People, they kind of prejudge you like, well, why can't they come in here? So
it's pretty much
we're just normal
everybody
people,
just wants a
but
piece of you and you just can't give it, and
it's just tough because they expect you
everybody
to
thinks
be on a stage constantly sometimes, and sometimes you want to just leave it alone and be normal.
Okay, it was a hard question. Thanks, guys.
That was a real hard question.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Now down in front we have Matt from Mississauga is right here. Matt, what's your question, buddy?
How do you know who's gonna sing the song?
Yeah, how is that divided up?
Basically, when we go in the studio or when we're writing a song, we'll either have ideas about who we want to sing what, but a lot of times if we work with different producers or writers, we'll all take turns singing verses and we'll just figure out who fits the best to that song. It's basically
Happy with
how
that,
we
Matt?
do it. Okay. All right, man. Thanks, Brady. Good question. What? You got another one?
I like the Backstreet Boys and they have two of the tapes.
You have two of our tapes?
Two of our tapes?
Excellent.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm
I
glad
think it's
you
safe
like
to
the
say
music.
everybody here likes the Backstreet Boys. Are we all in agreement? Okay.
All right, Naomi, here, where are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
All right, what's your question for the boys?
First of all, I was wondering if you could wish happy birthday to my friend Saida. She's her sweet 16.
What's her name?
Happy birthday.
Saida.
Saida. Happy birthday.
Happy
birthday.
Happy sweet 16.
And my question was, do you sometimes feel that you're expected to be people you're not? For like, sorry.
No, it's all right.
Okay. Do you sometimes feel you're expected to be people you're not, just to impress your fans and the media?
I think Brian maybe covered it a little bit a while ago. I think, sometimes we're only human and we're just like everybody else, and sometimes we do need, our own quiet time, and we need to be, away. We need a break sometimes. I think, in this business, when you're a celebrity and when we're blessed with success that we have, it's like you're on stage all the time, 24/7. When you go out to go to a ball game, when you go out to go have dinner, when you go to a movie, it's hard to turn off the Backstreet Boy and just be Kevin, or just be Brian and just be yourself and enjoy a movie. Because it's hard, because you don't want to be a bitter person. You don't want to not give someone an autograph. But a lot of times if you're in a big place and you sign an autograph and you kind of got your hat on, you're low key and nobody really knows you're there, and then one person comes over, it's like boom, and everybody's buzzing, and it kind of, you know, so you just have to make a balance somehow to find the privacy and the quiet time to yourself, I guess. Does that answer your question?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool.
Thanks.
Back on this side now. See how this is going pretty good. Just back and forth.
Left and right. And
This is
left and
working.
right.
Doing good.
This is working. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Tanya. Came all the way from Vancouver to see you guys. This is kind of a fun question. If you discovered a new star, like in the sky, what would you name it and why? And this one's for Nick, because we haven't heard from Nick yet.
Speak up, Nick.
I don't know. What would you name? I don't know. That's a hard question.
Well, think of something real quick.
Call it the Howie Star.
I like that.
No, I don't know. I think you probably have to do something with, like our generation, or something that really special has happened in everybody's life. Probably name it after something like that.
Okay, thanks.
Good answer.
We have Sarah here, who's from Montreal, just like me. Comment ça va, Sarah?
Ça va bien. I'm not from Montreal, I'm from Quebec City.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Big difference. Do not insult the people from Quebec City. Désolé.
I don't have a question, I have a comment. It's from all the... Don't laugh, please. My English is not very good, okay?
It's okay.
My comments is from all the fans in Quebec City, not Montreal, Quebec City. It's frustrating that you can find the time to do a concert in Ottawa, but not in Quebec City, the place that was once yours. You don't seem to realize that the fans in Quebec love you before all the other fans. By the way, AJ and Brian, read the things you put in your latest album and try to get what you forgot. Finally, could you just say hello to the fans in Quebec City, please? To the camera. Or...
What was the thing about the thank yous in the album? What did
Yeah. You forgot to thank the fans, Brian and AJ.
Oh, wow.
You did?
Yes.
Oh. Wow. That's not good.
Ouch.
Well, we definitely do thank the fans by far. I mean, since the first album to now and beyond, I mean, there's been a massive change in the amount of people that have turned around from being Backstreet Boys fans or not being Backstreet Boys fans to now coming to our concerts. And I mean, I've spoken to so many people that, might be a brother or a sister to a Backstreet Boys fan that thought that we sucked. And they would drag their brother or sister out to one of our concerts, and they became, a Backstreet Boys fan, which I think is cool because, I mean, we want everyone to like our music, but sorry. I mean, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. But definitely to say hi to all the fans in Quebec City, not Montreal.
As far as us...
You can say hi to the ones in Montreal
As far as us not coming to Quebec City, I mean, there's places all over the world where we haven't even been yet. And you guys have to understand something, that there's only one of the Backstreet Boys, and it's very, very hard to get around everywhere. And we're coming back on tour in the spring. So, I mean, it's not to say that we won't come through Quebec City, but... we just have to spread ourselves out and try to get to everybody. So you guys have to be patient and bear with us and understand and be supportive of that.
Mm-hmm. And hey, look what you're doing for all these fans here today, right? And Bill has a fan.
We're not perfect. We're not perfect.
She said Bill has a fan. No, Bill is a fan. Hear what I'm saying?
Bill
and I have
is
a fan.
and
right
you
here.
have a fan as well.
This is Chadney from Toronto, all the way from Toronto, and we gotta say she's standing on a chair. Okay. Chadney, what is your question for the boys?
I write more songs.
Do what?
I write more songs.
Are we writing?
You've dabbled in it. Do you plan on writing more?
Oh yeah, definitely. The next album. This album here, we're getting ready to release our third single, "Show Me the Meaning of Being Lonely." And we'll probably do like maybe one or two more singles, and then we'll get into the studio, write some more music, record some stuff, and who knows, maybe see another album out by maybe next summertime. So.
And are you happy with that? Okay. Thank you, Chadney. Be careful stepping down there, you. Anne Marie?
Yes.